And the next one we've got a fight which I think is actually relatively close on paper. You guys might disagree with me, but this is actually a pretty tough fight for me to pick. Personally, we've got Jason Witt, the Vanilla Gorilla, who is a wrestler, man. He's a chain wrestler. He averages more than 6 takedowns per 15 minutes, which is pretty impressive. Philip Rowe, on the other hand, is more of a striker. He wants to keep the fight on the feet, and he uses his range quite well. He's going to have a massive reach advantage here. He's going to have a massive size advantage here. Jason Witt, 5'10". Philip Rowe, 6'3", with a 10-inch reach advantage. That's pretty awesome, man, especially considering that Philip Rowe is one of those guys that is actually able to use that reach advantage. Jason Witt's the game, though, is to chain wrestle. He wants to wrestle you, and he wants to take you to the ground. Philip Rowe, he's got pretty good submissions off of his back. He does hold a couple of submission wins on the regional scene. I don't think he holds a submission win in the UFC. No, he doesn't. But he knocked out Leon Shabazian. He lost to Gabe Green, but he knocked out Ryan Kosuke 5 months ago. So he's actually got a couple of good wins on his record here. Jason Witt, on the other hand, 3-2 in his last 5. He beat Zach Busia on the regional scene, lost to Takashi Sato, beat Cole Williams, lost to Matt Semmelsberger, and then beat Brian Barberina by majority decision there, using his wrestling. And Philip Rowe keeps the fight on the feet. He's going to probably knock out Jason Witt, in my opinion. He's got the better stand-up. But, he's just going to have to keep Jason Witt off him. That's what's relatively hard about this fight, in my opinion. Jason Witt's got that wrestling. He's going to look to wrestle. Philip Rowe's wrestling isn't really all that great. He doesn't really look to take fights to the ground anyway. He missed weight by quite a bit in his last one. By about 2.5 pounds he missed weight, which is relatively concerning, considering how big of a guy he is for this 170-pound division. Can he get that weight cut? And if not, then it could be relatively scary. But I'm going to have to go with Rowe by knockout in this one. Jason Witt is probably a pretty good underdog if he becomes like a massive underdog, but I don't really expect much money to come in on this fight. It's to me, it's a scary pick. You guys might have confidence in it, but personally, I'm a little bit on the fence about who is actually going to take the win in this one here. But I'm going to go with Philip Rowe. I'm going to go Philip Rowe by knockout.